everybody, and welcome back. Mr. Obviously Insane here with another episode of Snowtopia. And as I had left off in the last episode, I had mentioned that I wanted to run some time and make some money, but I haven't exactly done that yet. But I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch that either. So, what I'm going to do is skip ahead to some later footage that gives us a little bit more money. I think just under 600,000, just over 5.5, something like that. And I think we actually grew a little. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see when I edit that in there, but I will go ahead and do that now. Okay, so it was only like 500 people, but 572,000, so just under 600,000. Not bad. And it was 3 days, because we're now on Monday at 9 a.m. But we're not going to unpause yet, because I want to work on at least this, and address the slapped-in issue of our extended industry area here. So we'll probably go ahead and, I think, throw in another quick cut here, and when I get back, this will look a little differently, and then we'll go ahead and get into the rest of the episode, and I'll talk kind of more about what we're going to do with the rest of it. But, yeah, sit tight, and I will be right back, you guys. And we are back. Okay, so as you can see, went ahead and sort of closed off the area, added in a second entrance point to alleviate some pressure from here, give a little bit easier access for these guys to eventually get to and from work here. You'll notice that some of the industry was removed, and eventually I want to get rid of this and extend the bridge, so I want to leave some of this open to eventually do that, but I have, for the time being, filled some of that back in to offset some of this and kind of keep the city going, hopefully. And what I want to do is probably start doing a small forestry and farming area here. I do still want to make this area the predominant industry area that we'll get some kind of mass transit into. So you have a nice section for farming, forestry, and then the oil down here. We can eventually bridge over and do some mining here. But we do have some here that we can make use of, and it is always good to have more than one industry area. And what I'm thinking is maybe we'll just have this one stay small. We'll eventually maybe give it its own cargo station, but I think while it's just growing, this could be fine. And when we do bring in the other one, we can connect them, and then that can transport supplies to the bigger one, and we can maybe do factories and stuff like that over there. But let's get into some gameplay here. I have not tested out the highway yet. I'm hoping that it will work. Can't really see it right now, but there is a road that I put in the middle here to address the issue of how are they going to go from here to here. So I'm not too sure how it's going to work. Seems to be doing okay so far. And I did think about the university district, and we'll probably do that down here. I'm thinking maybe the university track and field. Bring in like the community pool or something. The health and like wellness center type thing. And just make this whole little area something. And we can bring a metro in. Because what I did do as well, and it's what I kind of want to work on before I start that industry stuff. Let's go ahead and empty you. I put a metro right here next to our cargo station so that people can get to work. The only thing that I haven't done yet, yeah, we are losing some money. That is quite alright. I suspected I might. At least for the first little bit, which is why I didn't go too crazy on the spending of the money that we had made. And like I said, I do want to get... Nope, metro. Some kind of system to connect the rest of the city. So I'll probably have like some central line down, say, here. And then maybe some connecting tubes. Let's see, are we gonna balance out? Looks like we might balance out. Let's see. 6 by... What about 8 by... So we have to do 7. I kind of want it more in the center of the road, though. Let's see. Angle? Okay. Yeah, not losing too much. That's fine. Oops. Alright. Now bring you, I said, straight. Now I need my angle. Really? That's always unfortunate. Let's go with nodes. Actually, segment instead. Yeah, that's what I want. Can I not grab it? Okay. New plan. And then I should be able to go 180 from that. Yes? Sure, something like that. Nice straight line.
You're listening to the classics.
Because eventually from this line we can connect other stations in and run a parallel line. I'd like to make some money first. So let's go ahead and build out to our little forestry area here. In fact, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is bring this back to you. And let's paint, nope, not a park, industry. is so annoying. There we go. It's just a little finicky sometimes. Alright, so this won't be a very big area. But it should do just fine for what we need right now. And then I do want to get the university in. Sunnyside sector. No. You. Forestry. Nope. What? Let's go with Woodland Farms. Because there is that bit of farming in there, but we're not gonna go there. We're gonna go ahead and get our forestry main building, and I think I'm gonna put it right here or down here. That's the main road. I do want it down here, so I think what I'm gonna do, let's grab something like that. Let me see here. Oh, just off, eh? Just off. Really now. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you tell me that I need to be 8. There we go. I think that's what that's telling me. That is what that was telling me. Excellent. So, congratulations. You've reached level 1. Sawmill, tree plantation, and a small log yard. Alright, so that's what I'm saying. Don't necessarily need the biggest of areas right now. You need some pipes. Alright, let's pipe this entire area, and I'm gonna just see if we can float in the electricity and just build it with buildings and stuff. Really? Oh, you're just bugging me, man. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Good enough, and yeah, good enough. Alright, so you're gonna sit there. What else do we have? We don't have that barrack building yet, but what I do want to build, let's say, but I don't want to build it there. There you go. Let's say just sit there. No, I don't want you to connect. Just like that. That'll be fine. How many units was that? Oh, they gave me 10 units. Perfect. So I'll come out to 10 units this way. And I think I can get a small log yard in there. Or maybe even... Alright, So let's go with the log yard. Yeah, put the log yard there. Let's get a walking path in there. Suppose along the back would be okay. I didn't do one over there, did I? No. You know, I'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and drop in that sawmill. How big are you? You're not very big. Let's see. I want to put you off this road. No, you know what? Let's put this here. And let's put a plantation. Do I want to bring that road through there? No. Let's leave room for a path, though. Hey, I don't want to turn it off. Don't make me go turn it off. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Little patience is all it needs. And that's what I say to patience. Okay. Did you connect to something that you shouldn't have? I'm guessing that you did. Alright. Okay, so there definitely isn't. Good stuff, alright. And I'd say likewise, same deal. And I think that'll be okay for now. It's gonna cost us some money to start with, but that'll be okay. You don't have enough raw materials. Yeah, well, you'll get them. You will get them. And there you go. So we're still losing a bit of money here, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and let's see. Why are you? I was gonna say, why'd that look weird for a second? But it's just me. So something like that. Now that's messing up the. Alright. Let's see, something like that. Something like that. Now let's go. Ooh. Alright. Came up a little too much on that one. Bring you back a scooch. There you go. Yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and put a path down the center of that. And then some small little businesses in there will be perfectly fine. That, fill that. And do the same on the other side as well. No, leaving that open. Right. So that'll be okay. And I'd say we could even do... Let's see. Just go like this. For the time being. Paint a district. Why the heck? I have no idea why that painted a park district. Okay. Still confused as to why you're doing it as a park. There you go. That was weird, although... Let's see here. I think it might be showing the color of the other district. That's a possibility. Let's make it forestry. And see if that... helps, or if it hurts. Maybe a couple small little other types like that. We're back to making some money, so I wasn't too worried about that.
This is the classics, the city's #1 source for music older than the city itself.
And let's see, how are you doing? About half empty, so that is excellent. Okay, so what do you need to... Is that literally right over top of my other one? Okay, okay. I have no idea why you want to take out both, but whatever here. Something definitely isn't right. But now I got to see what I want to see, so that's fine. Uh-oh. Log yard's burning. That can't be good. Let's go ahead and improve your logistics. Improve worker safety. Let's get a fire station. Yes. Because we only have a small one out here, so you know what? Let's get... I want to put that... Let's put it right there. That'll help with that. I wanted to see what I need to get you to for the next level. So you need 150 workers, you got 106 jobs. So let's go ahead and... well, let's put in another... put in another plantation, I think. That right over here, I think. I'm gonna keep that space open. Future train line, maybe something. Something down here. It's kind of why we left it open. So you still don't have enough. Alright. Gonna go ahead and add another log yard. I think it'd be nice to have a balance between the storage. And then eventually I think we'll pop in one more sawmill. And we maybe do that along here or something. We'll see. I don't want it to get too big, but eventually it'll probably have to get to 5 stars. If we want it to keep growing anyways. Let's go ahead and start getting in a few of those metro stations. Probably should place them around schools, I think. So let's take a look and see where most of our elementaries are at. Can't neglect here either. So I think maybe we kind of do one, because I still want to come down here and create a district. So I think bringing the metro, the only thing is noise. So where do we already have a bit of noise? Right here. And I think I was going to bring it out. So in fact, I think what we'll do, are you my 6th lane? Cannot tell. Let's see. Well, you're definitely something different. I think you might have been my 4 lane. No, you're not. Did I do 8? Ah, okay, I know which one you are. You, right? No? Yeah, you are. Cannot upgrade it, so that is the right one. So let's bring that out to, say, 14 units. think that should be long enough to get... Don't want to nuzzle it right next to it. No. So put one in there. Ooh, that kind of does mess up the terrain a little bit. And that is fine, I suppose. So we'll need a connecting tube here. Kind of want to put something over here. It's not the straightest line, but it was 180 degrees, so there is that. This I want to kind of turn into a shopping area eventually, so we do want to have some public transit in here. I'm just trying to think of where best to put it in relation for noise. That would seem like... Does that give off... No. Okay, so I think we'll put that here. Transportation, there. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, we're still on 80. Not too bad. So one here, one here, one here. Should probably... So we're gonna do the university here. Maybe... do that. It's like the center of campus type of thing. And then I want to bring one down here too, but I know it's going to be noisy. So I think we need to extend the road. And that road was the one with the median. Let's bring it out a bit. Let's say 20. I don't think I need to come out that far, but I definitely don't want it off that road. So for the time being, let's say something like you. It's 10, right? Okay. And let's see. Something like that, maybe? That's not gonna mess with everybody else, is it? Yeah, those people a little bit. But we are making money, so I'm not too worried about having to do that. Should be in close enough proximity, so that's okay. So we got... Yeah, you're gonna need power, aren't you? Let's just turn you off for now. There we go. Solves that problem for now. I just don't have to look at it. So connect you to you. Let's say it would appear there's not much getting around. Might need to bring might need to bring something else in here. Probably doing down here, I think. And we can kind of connect that with that. The thing is that if we do use buses, I don't really want too many lines at all, because I think that would just be a little overwhelming for the roads. And the whole point of Metro is to get people to, you know, not drive. So hopefully we can get that dealt with. Some more commercial. You got it. Right. Gotta move those snow piles. So commercial. Maybe we'll kind of work on that in the next episode. Do a little bit of commercial. Because I want to get a little bit more stable on the old money-wise before we take another crack at doing highway stuff. It would appear that my highway is working out so far. I did have to use Move It for that, so there is no traffic mods to tell them which lane. I just tried to give them enough lanes. So this is actually a 4-lane piece of highway that then goes down into 2. Or sorry, 3 coming from 2. So it's eventually 4 lanes into 4 lanes that would then condense down to 3. With thinking that this isn't going to be much in the way of traffic. This is more so that anybody coming from here maybe doesn't necessarily interfere with someone that's coming across the bridge too much. I do realize that it slows them down a bit, but that's...
We don't play any music from antiquity. You're thinking of our rival Plato.
Probably only could have been maybe changed by trying to change the angle of my circle. Then it wouldn't be very circular. But I think it's relatively doing what we need it to do. That bridge I knew was going to be a problem. Which is why we built this one. And eventually once stuff gets built here, I think they'll even start using it more than what they are. But I think a lot of this is just our delivery guys. Yeah, a lot of that's just the delivery trucks to be bringing stuff into the commercial zone, so... Not much can be done, I don't think, about that just yet. Because that is actually the connecting road for the entire highway little district. And I think eventually what I want to do is probably get all of this out. Have some of it converted over to offices once we drop in our university. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making some money. Now we're making some ducats. Anyways, so like I was saying, get rid of the craptastic industry that pollutes and does a whole bunch of nasty things for, you know, our commercial zone and stuff like that. Convert it over to office space. With that, commercial and probably some high-density commercial as well. And leave this to its own device. We'll add in some office space as well. And then continue with our specialty industries. And farming will be next up here. We have a small little demand for that, so I'm almost tempted to do that right away here. We are producing all of our own stuff, which is excellent to see. Eventually, once we grow, we'll have different timber types to produce, and it's probably why we'll probably do this whole little section and then maybe create some housing down here to, one, produce workers for here, and two, so that it cuts down on any traffic that might be traveling from here to here to work that's not using, say, Metro or something like that, from maybe like a farther one. And eventually when we get this in, that'll alleviate some of the people that maybe are working here that have to come all the way over here because we don't have any spaces for them to work or anything like that. So the economy does seem to be a little bit of a roller coaster, but I think that's fine because for the most part, until you sort of get your industry stabilized, which is why I want to do my university, my bad, next, which will probably be, like I said, down here. I don't want to spend any more money on putting in those metros just yet, if I'm not gonna run positive. But I do want to get that university in, and at least connect up some of these metro stations. I might do that offline as well, just to sort of save some time, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to put this in here. And yeah, I think like I've done with this video, I'll sort of just do it in the off time, and then edit in any changes that I might make if I do anything to the city or anything like that, or just explain like I did with the highway, kind of sort of what I did. Because I did try to do that as a recording, and it was just, I think the first two times I did it, it was just taking, the recording was longer than I really wanted for you guys, and I just said, eh. And I'd already ran it, like, I think I ran it for an hour and a half to get to the point of the 3 days and the just under 600,000. So I've already put a lot of time into the episode to get it out. So I wanted to make sure that it would still be up for Monday, which is the new scheduled date for that, no longer on Saturday. And just with things that I have going on in life right now, probably going to go back down to the one cities video a week. But I'm also going to try to get out a couple other game series that I'm trying to sort of work on, that I've had in the works, and just kind of sort of get things in general all together. But we are still losing some money here. And is it mostly just because of my industry expenses? I don't think that counts as... Yeah, it doesn't. So there is a separate... Okay, so we are losing a bit. Is there anywhere we can maybe dial back the budget? Let's see, how is trash? Could probably bring you down to, let's say, 80. Yeah, you know what? 80% seems to be fine. Still not enough to save face, though. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I just don't want to lose too much so that we can continue to build here. But it is also early morning, so once the daytime kicks in, I'm hoping that that kind of does come back, which it should. I don't see why it wouldn't. You got 100 and... Oh, so we still need a little bit more juice in there. So I guess let's go ahead and... let's put in that second sawmill. And I think I want to do that. Yeah, that's what I thought. think I just did that as 10, right? So let's come out another... let's go out 11. So that I can skip... Is it gonna let me skip one? No, it's not, eh? Come on. There, come on. There we go. Alright, so something like that. Actually, you know what? Because I could probably bring a storage area down here, I'm gonna do something like this instead. Something like that. And then maybe set it up like this. Oh, that's the wrong building. There we go. Something like that. See what it looks like in the light, but I think we'll be okay. And that should put us over. It does. And that'll be okay. And we are making some money. So, good stuff, good stuff. And are you empty? You are empty. Excellent, my friend. Goodbye. And can I empty you? And you? And I want to bring out... Ooh, that... Well, now that was interesting. That is interesting. Okay, well... Yes, I see that. It's also not touching. That damn building was given power to the entire area. That does not surprise me. Alright, so let's see. Because I don't really want to put anything along here. Suppose what I could do is that, I guess. So we do have industry demand, so that should fill up and give power to everybody else. There we go. Good stuff. 'Cause I don't, like I said, I don't want to really build through here, so that might even just get destroyed once we figure out a power supply. But the reason that I got rid of the dump there is I want to bring the snow dumps out to this area as well, and I wanted to create their own little area. You know what? Let's see if maybe just emptying. Just empty one. See if it's just putting it into itself. I don't think it is, but... Okay. In the next one, we will go ahead and probably work on our university. So it looks like we will be okay. Yeah, the snow dump's filling up. That's... Alright, so I'm not sure where they're gonna dump the rest of that 6%, but let's find out. Is it even gonna empty? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Come on. Is it gonna go to 0? I don't know. We'll find out in the next one, though. Oh, maybe not. There you go. So relocate. I want to put that. Leave enough room here. I think maybe, because that's going to be forestry. Here's where I put it here. And you would just be outside of piping. So I'll do that for the time being. Go ahead and so we are making some money. Didn't make too much population, but that's fine. We had to get in some industry, which we did, and we will continue in the next one as well by putting some farming over here. And I definitely want to slap down that university, so we'll probably start the episode with getting the university and the other buildings in. I think I can actually take loans. Yes, so could buy at least 80,000 worth of wiggle room. Basically the cost of the university. But we'll do that in the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you had a very happy and wonderful New Year's, and that it's going well so far. Like I said, new schedule will be Mondays for the City Skylines, probably in the evening. And yeah, I'm still enjoying the series. Probably do the other highway a couple episodes from now once we have a little bit more money and get the smallish little industry areas that we're working on here settled. But other than that, guys, yeah, I think the city is coming along nicely and really starting to sort of expand. I'm not sure how that highway is going to work out, but hey, let me know what your thoughts are. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode, and as always, guys, take care.